Hi, that's me here. I'm back with Tottenham for my season. As you can see, today we're playing Newcastle away in the Barclays Premier League. Yeah, tiny bit tired, but I've got to get this done. I would also like to say the reason I didn't have one out yesterday was because the recording didn't really go well. So I'll show you what happened in that game yesterday. First of all, if we can just get to the fixtures on here. It was a Brighton match in the FA Cup. We won 3-0. I played my backup team because, well, if you look at our schedule now, we've got Newcastle away today and then Chelsea away, and you know, quite close. So yeah, it was pretty much a full backup team. David Villa was playing. Bale did start, but I brought him off. But the rest of them are pretty much backup players apart from Lloris. David Villa got injured. Villa also scored 2 penalties, and Bale scored a bit of a bumbled goal, a goal that kind of bumbled in. I'm hoping this recording works because I actually did this match twice. The first time I had saved it I saved it on the same day as the match and before the match, so I was able to replay it because the recording didn't work. The second time I saved it straight after I did the recording, as I normally do. But unfortunately I later realised that the audio on that recording didn't work, so unfortunately I wasn't able. I did do 2 commentaries along to this, but none of them recorded. Well, they both did, just one of them recorded half and one of them just didn't record the audio, and I didn't want to do a whole different thing live. I thought might as well just forget about this episode, show you the goals. It wasn't a particularly key game. You know, if it was like a Champions League final that didn't go on, I make sure games like that, you know, the recording went well. But if it was like a Champions League final that this happened with, I would just do commentary that wasn't live. I might just do cut out the middle bits and do the highlights. That was a really scrappy goal from Adebayor, so I was a bit disappointed that we scored 2 penalties and a really scrappy goal, but you know, in the cup it's just getting through. 2 penalties from what I can see, you know, they pretty much were penalties. You can kind of tell even on the little dots if they should have been penalties or not, shouldn't you, on the little, even if it's just little round circles. Oh, I've got to do the lineups. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with the lineup. So today, keeping the fact that we have Chelsea on the weekend in mind, this is kind of it is a midweek game. I've picked a few players that sometimes wouldn't get into the team, just trying to keep my some of their key players fresh for the weekend. So it's Lloris, Walker, Dede, Rami, Crescito along the back. So as you can see, Dede normally does get in, but he's relatively fit. He's a relatively fit player, so I think he should, and he is 100% as well, so he should be available. For the Chelsea game. I don't know why from that. What was I going to say? Can't remember now. Doesn't matter. Hamsik, Vidal, Valencia, Bale, Adebayor, and Falcao also. Newcastle's team, we recently beat them in their Capital Cup away. I think this is a slightly better team they're going with today. They've got Sordell and Oliveira both up front. Looks like players like Figueroa must be quite old now, at least. Oh, he's only 31 now. I thought he was 31 in real life, but oh well. Colaccini is going to be pretty old now. He's going to be, yeah, 33. Not so much pace, but he's still a good player, you know. Zabaleta's probably at least 30. Yeah. So it's a relatively old squad, but they've also got some youth players, more younger players. Tim Krul, Morrison, Oliveira is probably pretty young. Yeah, 23 still. So they've got a pretty much balanced team, whereas ours is all around the 25 mark, or maybe a bit more, bit less maybe. But anyway, let's get on with the match now. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I'm not speaking too much. Maybe not such an entertaining video from the commentary. I do have a bit of a, I don't know, it's not quite a sore throat, it's kind of dry. I have been drinking water, it's still a little bit dry, I don't know why. It'll be fine. I sometimes just get dry throats in the morning. It's about just gone 10:30 now, so it's not like, oh my god, Vidal's been sent off, and that is really annoying because we really need Vidal for the weekend. Well, we got Sandro, I think he's suspended for 1 match. But that means Hamsik's playing the middle but alone. I'm not too worried about leaving him now. I think we can still win this game, but it's going to be a much tougher task now. And yeah, I might have to get someone like Phil Jones on later. Someone who's just got loads and loads of energy and can just run around really. That's a massive loss for us though early on, especially. If we'd got a goal already, then I think it would be okay. Can we get a goal now, Valencia? The one thing it really opens up now is our defence, because yeah, I'm going to leave Hamsik out there for a while, because Hamsik can get goals. White still no, I still need goals, but possibly if we get 1-0, oh, should have been there. If we can get a goal, then I might have to start thinking about bringing him off. I think I'll leave him until at least half time. There's a goal. I don't know how it went in. Dede's got the goal. Colaccini was on the line. It was just a really scrappy goal. Yeah, also part of the reason I may not be speaking something from there's not really anything going on is I am just feeling a bit ill in general, just a little bug. You can tell me I will be fine. But yeah, it's not going to stop me recording, especially if I didn't get a Football Manager video out yesterday. I'm trying to get 2 out today. It just completely depends on how busy I'm going to be really. Yeah, Dede was just the one there. Colaccini couldn't get back in time. It was just yeah, just lucky for us, I guess. You should take a more cautious approach, did it say? I never really listened to my assistant manager, to be honest. Sometimes they can be helpful, but sometimes, you know, they just say stuff and it's a bit like, well, Newcastle haven't threatened us at all, and while it is football and anything can happen, you know, I tend to just let the match roll, so I kind of like it to go. I don't really like to make too many tactical changes. I prefer just the substitutions. I believe my tactics are good enough, and you know, with a team like this, they are just to win the match anyway. So yeah, sometimes I will make a tactical change, like I'll go really defensive, but that's only if it's you know, if it's been a bit of a dodgy match and we haven't been playing the best. Just try to hope that we can hold them out. But generally, I don't do too many like changing around the defensive line. I think, oh my god, what a free kick! Zabaleta. And did we concede the earlier against Newcastle in the Capital One Cup? Was that a free kick as well? Then we conceded. Who scored it? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember that. We've had some close ones. Falcao's chance early on. We've obviously had the goal, which is a bit scrappy. From corners, Newcastle don't seem defensive corners. Newcastle don't seem too good, and there again, just they don't seem like they're able to do anything. Adebayor, what a player he is! You know, he's been here since the start of the series, and he's probably been one of my favourite players with Tottenham. You know, yes, we've had Bale, we've had Lloris, who's been brilliant. Trying to think who's just been there all the time. I guess Fellaini's been here ever since I joined, well, I signed him basically the first season. Adebayor's been one of those players who's never really been like the main guy on the team, but he's so consistent. So yeah, I've definitely got to give him more games. You know, in a way, Neymar getting injured was kind of a good thing, because it just allows Adebayor to play a few more games, and it allows Cavani to play a few more games. It's just good all round, really. So yeah, I'm kind of happy. At the same time, I wouldn't mind him back at any time. I'll check at the end of this match when the injured players will be coming back. That's Morrison. What's Ian Lloris? Yeah, I thought he might have just carried it over the line. We are into the second half now. Gonna start thinking about making that substitution for Hamsik. It's going okay. They haven't really had too many chances. Like, their free kick was kind of a one-off, I think. In terms of actually good chances, they haven't really had any. You could say yes, they're due one, but I don't know. I'm not feeling too threatened. I think we've got more goals than us today, and they might have another goal. But oh fuck, I really should have scored there. I don't know. I'm tempted to make that change now. Hamsik, bring on maybe Phil Jones. Maybe just put him in the middle. He heads it just over the bar there. Maybe put Phil Jones in the middle of the park, because he's quite a fit player. He can run up and down the pitch, and he's obviously also very defensive minded, which when we're winning, narrowly with only one central midfielder. That's something I kind of need. I might bring off a striker, play one up front. If I was going to do that, I'd play Adebayor alone up front though, just because he's got a bigger physical presence, you know. Not that Falcao doesn't have a physical presence; he's got a massive physical presence. But if you're going to be swinging it into the box, you know, you want someone more like Adebayor in there. But I don't know, Falcao's a good one to have in there as well. I just prefer Adebayor from crosses. Falcao just seems better at pretty much anything. I don't know. Oh my God! Right, Sordell scored, so I'm not going to be taking off a striker. I'm tempted, maybe bring on Fellaini. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Fellaini on. Hamshik's pretty tired as well. I'm going to leave it now. I wanted to bring on Jones when, you know, it was when we were winning, but Fellaini, he's not great defensively, Fellaini, but he's not bad, you know. So I didn't see any point in not bringing Fellaini on, especially when we need a goal. We're not like desperate for a goal, but I would like to keep up the 7-point gap over City. So a win here would, you know, is what we have to do. Really want to keep my unbeaten run going as well, though, so don't want to throw too many men forward. You know, we've been unbeaten for over 2 years in the Premier League now, which is insane, I know. And Adebayor there, that's what I mean about him in the box from crosses. You can swing it into anywhere, and he'll do anything to get his head on it. So yeah, that's great. A reply, I guess. Bale running down the wing, just whips it in. Adebayor just jumps, goal. Falcao probably could have done that as well, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, 'cause I know Falcao's better and he can score from pretty much any type of goal, whereas Adebayor's typical type of goals are headers or something that's a bit scrappy. There's a good tackle from Fellaini. You know, he's not a bad defender. I just prefer him as like an advanced playmaker type thing. That's why I normally play him, by the way. Adebayor puts it over. But no, what I was saying about Falcao and Adebayor is, you know, Falcao can score literally any type of goal, whereas Adebayor, it seems a bit more, I don't know, he seems to be a bit more like a player you would play up front alone, whereas Falcao relies on another striker, I feel. And Adebayor's had the better game today as well. Ferguson, what a run. What a run from Ferguson. What a game this is. Newcastle have levelled the match. This is one insane game, isn't it? Fucking hell. What a run from Shane Ferguson there. Let's just watch that again. Just not really challenged too much, but you know, he just nice little run, lays off. I wish Ferguson would have taken a shot, and if it had to go in, he would score, because it would have been a nice goal to see. Nice and Oliveira taking all the credit for something that, you know, not too difficult to finish. I'm going to make my other substitutions now though. I don't want to bring on Wilfried Zaha, I really don't like him in this game. I'm going to get Phil Jones on for Rami, because I don't want Rami getting sent off. I'm going to get Cavani on for Adebayor. No, I'm not. Let's do that again. Not you. Cavani on for Falcao. Just because Adebayor is having a better game. I know he's a bit more tired, Adebayor, but Falcao, I don't know, when he doesn't have a great game, I feel he just won't score. If he scores one goal, that means he's having a great game, you know, he'll be setting up chances and stuff, and I don't know, he just doesn't seem like himself today, really. Oh, Bale's looking really tired now. Wish that fucking happened before. Would have put him off. Maurice, Cavani, go in. I remember that, was it FA Cup semi-final? First season when what's his face, Krul just let it go right through his legs, and oh, it's brilliant. The funniest goal I think I've ever seen in Football Manager. It was a back pass, wasn't it? Can't remember who it was from now. And Krul literally just let it go through his legs. Adebayor, oh no, don't. That's what I hate. No footballer in their right mind takes a shot like that when they need to win. Well, we don't need to win, but you know, when they're looking to win. Not at this stage in the game. No one would, you know, take a shot from there with that little space. You never see it, apart from with like idiots with like Ronaldo who normally score. You know, unless it like sits up and they've got space. No one does it when they don't have space. That really annoys me about Football Manager. the players' decisions are very unrealistic. Very unrealistic. Players shooting with their weaker foot as well. Players like Valencia never cut inside and shoot with their weaker foot. You know, no right winger does that who's right-footed. I'd say you were unlucky because I think Newcastle played well. We also played well. Admiral gets man of the match. We did play the better, I think. Oh my God! Look at those games in hand we've got over United. 2 games in hand over United, and we're still 7 points ahead of United, and 8 points ahead of City. We're level on games with City. But wow! Oh my God! I didn't realise we were in that kind of a position. Wow. Okay, fair enough. So I guess a draw really doesn't matter then. We're still so far ahead with games in hand as well. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode, I think. United did win. How old's Van Persie now? Sent off. 31. Oh, he's still got some nice stats though. You know, not great in the physical area. Obviously, never been Van Persie's strong point, but technical and mental, very, very good. I'll get a scout report, see how he compares. I've never used him on Foot Manager 2013, so I'll see how he compares to my other strikers. I'm not going to go and buy him, obviously. I don't have the money for that. But yeah, we got banned for 2 fucking matches. No, I don't want to appeal. I'll issue him a warning. I never like fining my players. Oh, what's he on currently? Oh, it's only a 20k increase. We can afford that. It's fine. I was just fearing it might be like an 80k increase. Oh, anyway, yes, the end of the episode. Just wanna see these. Oh, that's not my players. Quadro Asamoah. I'm guessing that's for Ghana. Asamoah and Essien. Just this is why I love Ghana so much. Just their midfield. Oh, is that Galatasaray? That would be a team that I would really like to go to at some point. I don't know if I have their league loaded, but players like Yilmaz, in real life I love him so much. He's such a good player. Muslera. Obviously they don't have Drogba and Schneider in this update, but Inan, I think that's how you say it, Inan. He's a brilliant player as well. Yeah, they've got Blashikovsky, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, are they like mega rich, or are they just, no. Fair enough, they're in the Euro Cup. Does that mean Barcelona are in the Euro Cup? Oh my God, no. How do we? No, okay, they got knocked out of the Champions League group stages. I thought so, because Juventus, Barcelona in the Euro Cup, even Galatasaray, not originally being in the Champions League, it's a bit odd, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course, as ever, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time when we play Chelsea away. Hopefully we can get the win, and hopefully it all goes well. We won't have Vidal, but hopefully it goes well. Thanks, bye.